All right, today is the big day. Every episode has been leading up to this day. We finally got the I/O board in from Bob's Space Racer. Here's the old one, and we got the new one. We got the LED lights for the start button. So we're gonna put this thing in, and like I said, I'm not gonna edit this. We're either gonna be playing Whac-A-Mole or we're gonna have a barbecue. Let's find out next. All right, so before we get this new I/O board in and the LED lights, I just want to show you this real quick clip from part 4 that I actually left out on accident. Now, this is a pretty important step when you're reassembling the solenoid shafts. And if you do this wrong, you're going to get some really heavy knocking and banging. So let's just watch that real quick. Also, there is one quick thing that I did notice that I forgot to mention is that when I was cleaning these moles, I noticed that it tells you the instruction manual to note the correct order when you reassemble the mole heads. And now I was reassembling the mole heads and I did it the correct way that the instruction manual tells you to, which makes sense because you want this rubber piece to hit this before this hard plastic. And I noticed on all these moles it's done incorrectly, so you have the hard plastic hitting first, which is making a banging noise compared to this. So that's just another thing that you want to remember when you put these molds back together, to put it in the correct order and don't end up like whoever did this. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, I did take the liberty of installing the new LED light bulb into the push button. Now, I got these pinball light bulbs from Amazon, and I'll put a link into the description. It's fairly easy to get the button off. You just kind of got to jimmy it off with a little flathead screwdriver. And the unfortunate thing is they kind of cheaped out on the button. They actually used a different button from a different video game, and it's originally said push to fire, I think, or something like that. So it looked like crap. When it was lit up, the push to fire kind of showed through this transparent button, and that's probably why they took the LED out and they disconnected the wires. I mean, this is the home version, and they probably just cheaped out on it. So all I did was I just pulled the sticker that was off of here, because this is just a sticker that says push to start. And then I was able to take a razor blade and some rubbing alcohol and scratch off the push to start decal. And now it looks 100% better. So we'll get this all back together and we'll get on to the good stuff. All right, so as always, I'm always going to throw this out. When you are working with electric, you should always disconnect the power. There should be no excuse where you are working with live electricity. I mean, it's just uncalled for. And then when you are working with sensitive electronic equipment, especially when you're on a carpet, you should always ground yourself to the electrical system. That way, if you are electrically charged from rubbing against this carpet, you don't hit this board and zap something in there. So we are disconnected from the power, we are grounded, we have our safety glasses, we have some spare fuses, we are ready to put this thing in, and let's see what happens. All right, we're ready to go. Now, either 3 things are gonna happen. This board is going to fire up, start the game, and we're going to be all good. It's going to be a happy day. Or this thing is going to fire up, it won't start the game because there could be potential damage to the motherboard due to the I/O board frying it. Or this thing is going to cook and we're going to have a barbecue. So this is it. Let's find out. We got our power on, safety glasses, we're ready to go. I just have to say, if I cuss, please forgive me. Whoa, whoa. And that's the test. So far, so good. 830. What is 830? Is that the high score? Let's find out. Will it work?
Let's play Whac-A-Mole. Wow. Let's see if you can do it even faster next time.
Oh, man, it's going to be a good day today. Thanks for watching.